Not sure what that McCain's factory is putting out. There are other factories here too, of course, but every morning some slimy gunge on the windscreen. I see Shaggy and Scooby's mystery machine registered in South Australia. Haven't sighted Scooby or Shaggy yet, but look forward to it. Today we're heading back down to Arthur River. We're going to take the Arthur River cruise. We should get to eat Cape Grim beef. Wednesday the 27th of September 2023. This is day 60 on the road. Not many more to go. I'm here again at the Duck River. River Breeze, Van Park, Smithton. The big McCain's potato factory has spent another night turning potatoes from potatoes into something inedible, as they do. No discernible aromas this morning, even early. When I got up at midnight to have a look at the sky. It's clear now. It was cloudy at midnight. I'm not sure where the potato pricing index sits today. It's terribly unfortunate that you can't get to Cape Grim. There is a tour that goes up that way on Saturday, Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. However, subject to numbers, so you could book in now for Saturday and could be called off and you've wasted a few more days. Not going to get to Cape Grim, unfortunately. But we will be going past Dismal Road today. It's one of my favourite roads in Tasmania. Dismal Road. The Arthur River cruise. A couple of petrol Yamahas powering this rig. Lovely brown water from the Tannin. So the Arthur River trip, we were accompanied by two very knowledgeable young folks that genuinely knew a lot about the area. They live in Arthur River. They supplied a homemade morning tea, and there was a dip that I told myself I was going to remember the name of, and of course I haven't, because it was spectacularly good. On the Arthur River cruise there's a couple of nesting sea eagles, white-bellied sea eagles, partway along the river, and they throw a couple of fish in for old mate to dive down and pick up out of the water. I grabbed a couple of photos, not great. He is actually going away from the boat. It is what it is, there's nothing I can do about that, but anyway, a bit of a memory there.
Almost like a fry basket that you would get from one fish on one, June, July, August. And that.
Flood level, August 07.
Alright.
There's lots of them along one side.
The full mouse flies at me down here.
Slippery there.
Yes.
When we got out to the little landing that's exclusively for their use, they cooked us up the Cape Grim beef and some salad. That was a really nice lunch. They were really good. It was a really good trip. So Cape Grim beef is a group of farmers that adhere to a certain set of systems, and a couple of the big ones must be grass-fed, no growth hormones, no GMO, and must be British breeds. Now, obviously it's going to be more written into that, and they have to be finished in Tasmania. So it rains up at Cape Grim or around Cape Grim for 187 days of the year, not quite as much as Cradle Mountain. Now the Greenham Abattoir in Smithton is also a part of this chain, processing the cattle. They seem to be doing some upgrades. When we were there, we had to drive past it a few times. So there's a group of 1,800 farmers based in Tasmania that supply beef to be branded Cape Grim beef. And as you're driving around, you can see they've got Cape Grim beef signs on their gates. And that group of farms is also on King and Flinders Island, Tasmania, King and Flinders Island. Cape Grim is home to the purest air on Earth. It's a unique air quality. So an average cubic centimetre of air in the world contains 500 to 500,000 carbon particles. Cape Grim air contains 10 to 600. Just think about that, 10 to 600. So Cape Grim air is the benchmark around the world for air quality. So next up we're going to drive down to around Woolnorth and surrounds, which is deep into the northwest. There's a couple of wind farms down that way, and it's where you go to pick up the Cape Grim tour when it's running.